Have you ever stood beneath one of those giant concrete pylons holding up the LRT tracks and just felt something was off? I mean, think about it. We see them every day in Singapore, also in Kuala Lumpur or in Manila. These massive pillars of gray, cold concrete. They're just part of the city skyline, right? We rush past them, barely giving them a second glance on our way to work or home. But what if you stopped? What if you actually looked closer? Imagine you're waiting for your ride, and your eyes drift to the base of the nearest pylon. It's the usual scene, stained concrete, maybe some litter. But then you spot it, a strange, dark reddish-brown patch. It looks organic, almost like a stubborn vine or some kind of weird fungus. You lean in. It's not just on the surface, it seems to be growing out of the concrete itself, weaving through tiny cracks you never even knew were there. It's slow, almost impossibly slow, but you swear you can see it creeping, wrapping itself around the base like a living thing. You might just shrug it off. Weird city growth, right? But what if it isn't? What if this is something new, something else? Picture this, the sun sets, the city lights flicker on, and under the cover of darkness, that slow creep accelerates. Imagine watching a time-lapse, seeing these tendrils multiply, thickening, and spreading up the pylon, not in days or weeks, but in hours. They're not just clinging to the structure anymore, they're merging with it. They're fleshy, root-like fibers burrowing deep into the concrete. And then it starts, a faint rhythmic pulse. You get closer, pressing your ear against the cold, now strangely yielding surface. Thump-thump, thump-thump. It's not a vibration from the trains overhead. It's a heartbeat, a sickening, wet thumping coming from deep inside the pylon itself. The concrete isn't just a support structure anymore. It's become a chrysalis. The reddish-brown growth now covers most of it, and you can see it visibly pulsating in time with that terrifying beat. The veins glow with a faint bioluminescent light. The city's arteries of transport have grown their own monstrous, living heart. What happens when it fully awakens? What emerges from the shell of our modern world? Sometimes the most terrifying things aren't hiding in the dark woods or ancient ruins. They're growing right in front of us in plain sight, disguised as the mundane. The next time you're near one of those pylons, maybe take a closer look. You never know what you might find. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip into urban horror, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Stay curious and maybe watch your step.